I'm at Zoller today wishing I can have a gorgeous pair of those yellow shoes. And also, someone to interview in here. Hey, Dietmar, you're the first one here. Tell me, what are you doing with this car?
Hi, fair. So what you see here is basically a tool cart which can receive Zoller smart pallet systems.
Okay, and what are you about to do with it?
What you see right now, let me start with explaining what you see here. You see our Core Measure LG, which is basically moving the tools from the right side to the Zoller presetter, get all tools measured, and then I will pull them out. This is nearly done, not yet, but later on I take it out and will basically bring it on the shop floor that the guys can put it in the machine and can run the machines fully efficient.
I have never seen this before. Is this your world premiering here at EMO?
Correct. The Core Measure LG system was introduced at the EMO Show 2023. It's the first time that we show that solutions. But I can tell you, everybody from a small, medium, big company can hugely benefit from the Core Measure LG.
What kind of tools can we use in here?
Yeah, I would say let's move a little bit up there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
When you basically see inside, this is basically a smart pallet system. Right now we have HSK A63 tool holders. You can see all kinds of, from indexable over heat shrink, ER collets, and many more. We have solutions for HSK A100, various steep tapers like BT40, CAT40, SK40, as well as Capto C6.
And what's your favorite benefit that this equipment will give us?
The benefit is, in my eyes, when you think about if you just have a Zoller presetter. A person is essentially moving the tools from the tool cart into the presetter, executing the program, putting it back. It's a very, very repetitive job. Essentially, if it's programmed correctly, anybody could do.
Yep.
But as you know, we have labor shortages, we have skill gaps. Why not to take this non-value added, that's what I call it, work out of the process, let the Core Measure LG, the automation, take care of it.
Right now, like with Industry 4.0, automation is becoming so important and so needed, as you mentioned, like with labor shortage and everything. We really need automation in our plants.
Yes. Let me explain a little bit in detail how it works. So I already talked about the smart pallet, but you also see the yellow chip.
Yeah.
This is Zoller ID chip, could be also an RFID chip. I call it the license plate. Meaning, we need to identify the cutting tool by itself, might be Sister 1, Sister 2, Sister 3, and then later on, we are saving the offset values to the Zoller database. This is a very core piece. And then from that, it's very, very straightforward. Like I explained before, somebody needs to pick it. In this case, we have our gripper picking up the tool, moving it up, and bringing it over to the presetter. So when you think about that work, it's needed, but also time consuming.
Yep.
Means your guy in the tool room can either break down new tools which are coming back from production, or assemble new tools for the next job. And when it's done, the system will stop. So now, let's go over here a little bit. Let's have a look at the presetter. Here we have our Zoller Venturion. Right now, we are scanning the Zoller ID chip, the license plate, to identify this particular tool to the right side. Now you might wonder, as a Zoller customer or any customer, can I use my existing Zoller Venturion? Absolutely yes. Then you might wonder, well, I don't have a scanner yet. A scanner can be retrofitted any given point of time, and you're already in the game. So now you have seen, we just scan it automatically. The optical will start driving in a little bit. Okay, I think we have here right now a slight issue. No. So now we measure the tool, and you see also on top this lamp. When we are out of spec, it will show red. If it's good, it will show green. When the gripper comes over, you might can see the shiny green light already. This tool was within spec. Good. Tool will be moved back to the smart pallet, and we keep going and going.
And when can we take the pallet out?
It's in, might be one or two tools more,
Okay.
but I really wanna go back to the benefits of companies which would invest in the Cora LG measurement system. The only thing what you basically need to do is make sure that you are feeding, what I mean is that bringing new tools to the cell, and then you can do some other work. When it's done, you will know, you pull it out, we will do that in a couple of minutes, and you are just streamlining your whole operation. You don't need to find a new guy, you don't need to use your knowledgeable guys for such a simple work.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, streamlining, more efficient, higher profitability, with a very, very limited investment on the customer side to keep going. So I believe after that tool, we should be good.
And
Yeah.
as a world premiere, I have seen a lot of people in your booth.
Yes.
What are the comments that you're getting from them?
They are blown away because it's so simple. It's very simple to implement. Like I said, just a Zoller presetter with the ID chip and the smart pallet system, and you're good to go. What I also have a very common question from our customers or company guys which are coming on the shop floor is, can we automate the logistical portion driving from the Cora Measure LG to my CNC machine? That means if you maybe look at that fair, we could have an HEV underneath. That means the person doesn't even need to bring anymore the tool cart with a measure tool to the CNC machine. Even that work can be fully automated with Zoller. So now I believe we are done and we can pull out the pallet. Would you quickly hold my microphone?
I would love to.
Bring it open.
So we're ready.
Yes.
We just pull the cart.
We just bring it in.
We just pull the cart.
Okay, now we are ready. You can, I think now it's perfect timing. We have a clear view on the smart pallet system. You can, like I said, the bores or the holes in the area are basically just respective to the taper. And I think we are ready to get the tools out. Hold on, I just heard we quickly need to load the tools. That's the reason why everything stopped right now from a safety perspective. And as you know, it's a show, right?
Yeah, it's live and things happen.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, if for all the audience who is watching right now, would you like to let them know where can they find you? Which hall are you?
Yes.
Which booth?
We are in hall 4, E70 as a booth.
And also, like, if they are not here at EMO, of course, this video will be online, and you have even more videos with MTD. But
Yes.
can they find you in any website?
Yes, it's zoller.info.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
So now, if I'm not mistaken, we can go ahead.
Green light.
All right. Can see also up there, when it's orange means we can open the door, nothing's happening. Red certainly would stop, and green, it's going.
I will grab your microphone. So there we go.
So fair, it's very simple. When you look at that, I just push it in, pump it up, lift it, and I slide it out. And now, give me a second, I will quickly bring that to the CNC machine, and we are good.
I will wait for you here. In the meantime, guys, can you see those amazing yellow shoes? Like, you have to see them. That was so quick.
Yes.
So, anything else you want to tell me about this new automation system?
We can. No, I think there is not much more to say because it's so simple to implement, it's so simple to run it. What I quickly want to might show is the yellow Zoller ID chip. It's a unique identifier. It could be also an RFID tag. This is a license plate. We need that to identify. And the Zoller presetter and the Cora Measure LG system, and it's good to go. and you will hear about that system much, much more. We will have it in our tech centers around the globe. Come by. This week we are here until Saturday on the EMO show once again, Hall 4, E70. See it live, get a first impression. We are happy to help.
Perfect. Thank you, Dietmar. And we will see you here at Zoller.